Yeah, so Harvey Weinstein and Russell Simmons and Kevin Spacey and all these men who have like allegations and things of that nature. I don't believe the solution is exile. I don't believe the solution is jail. We know jail doesn't work. We know exile doesn't work. That just creates resentment. So what we can do is, I think there has to be some healing done. There are people who can get to the root cause of why these men have these issues that they feel the need to be predatory and have power over the powerless. Um, and of course, it's not the women's job to do that. It's kind of like the men's job to kind of like figure out like where this shit went wrong. Like how was it so fucked up out here? And so yeah, I don't know where to start with that. Like, who I'm sure there's some therapists out there. Like I said, I'm sure there's some therapists that like deal with that kind of stuff. Like, cause we need to get to the root cause. Cause if we just exile these men, throw them to the shadows and whatnot, it's gonna create resentment, and we don't want resentment. Like we don't want the alt right. So we want to kind of embrace them. I know it's hard to do, especially for the women. Like this is more so on the men. Like embrace them and kind of like figure out like why. Let's get to the root cause and let's fix it. Let's not just stamp it. Throw them all in jail and like yeah, we won. Now like 90% of Hollywood is in jail. Of course, we need women in position of power. Obviously, that could help a lot, but still we need to. I mean, maybe that's the solution. Just having more women in positions of power. Uh, you know, will obviously they can't be predatory. I guess they can in this. I guess they can in a sense, but nothing like we have now. They're not going to prey on other women, obviously. Um, but like it's obviously it's a huge issue. Like right now, as a man, if you don't see that, like this shit is fucked up out here for women, and we need to fix it. Like first, start with yourself. Make sure you're not doing no fuck shit. On the spectrum of harassment to just respect women. Like like no means no. Like all this the shit that we learned growing up. Don't hate women. Like just adhere to that. Don't try to manipulate women. Don't try to manipulate women into sex. Multiple things that we can do to stop the shit that's been going on. And shout out to all the women who came forward and stepped up and risked all types of shit to embarrassment. Y'all the ones who's changing the world right now. Like it's really y'all. It's nobody else but y'all who came through and spoke your piece. So now everybody's got to look inward. Like when I say everybody, I mean men. We got to look inward, and we got to look towards each other and our friends and our society and our locker room culture, like bro talk, all that bullshit. Like yeah, that shit is dead. Like we gotta dead all that shit. You see a nigga talking some bullshit, dead it right there. You know what I mean? Because men obviously they're gonna listen to another man more than they would a woman. So stand up for women when you see men not respecting them and things of that nature. And champion women. Not only stand up for them, put them up on a pedestal. Make sure that their voices are heard, even at the detriment to your own. Like, make sure that in the workplace their ideas are heard, and there's mad shit we could do to take your ego out of it, and make sure the women are getting these positions of power. Yeah, we're gonna have to take the back seat. We're gonna have to take the back seat. We're gonna have to let women lead for a while. Okay, it's all right. We're not gonna starve. We're not gonna die. In fact, things may be much better because they have these positions of power and they get the credit.